Hello. Okay, we are a bit late thanks to Instagram. Apparently, there were some issues globally with Instagram, Facebook, Messenger, and WhatsApp. So, if you were like me waiting for it, yes, there was an issue across the world. We're going to start soon. I'm gonna get my friends from Velvet Soda. So I'm just trying to organize this. How's everyone? It's Friday. We want to drink some cocktails. Thanks God. That's the beautiful Jaguar from Velvet. Let me get my friend Rafa. Okay, the sodas are ready. Have a nice, beautiful box. Okay, let's get Rafa in. Go live. Velvet. Okay, I have Velvet Rafa Mueller from Velvet to join. I hope he will join. There we go. Rafa, how are you?
There we go. Hey, everything fine? You can hear me well?
All good, man. All good. Let's just give
Thank you, man.
some time for everyone to join.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was a nice joke from Instagram.
Yeah, it happens.
There we go. How you doing?
All good? All fine, man. Thank you very much. Yes. How are you there?
Oh, good. Good. It's a beautiful day. Actually, today was beautiful for those that are off. Because I was in the office. I was in the office all day.
Yeah.
It was sunny. It's dry. I have a beautiful sunset actually. Let me see if I can show it to you. There we go. Let me see if there's just a little bit of sunset in there. There we go.
Wow.
So it's not that bad, to be honest, to be London. So I have obviously everything ready.
Yeah.
Let me just look. Yeah. So I have the 4 flavors. Lychee,
okay, excellent.
Obviously Damascus.
Yeah.
Maracuja, passion fruit.
Yeah.
And the beautiful grapefruit of Pomelo. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna leave this here. I have also tequila, mezcal, gin, and rum. So for people that are connecting, you will need some mezcal if you have. I have delicious Ojo de Dios, espadín, mezcal. I have Maestro Dobel, Diamante. Why not?
Yeah.
I have something that you will be actually quite surprised. I have this gin, which is lime and cactus gin from One Wolf.
Nice. I don't have that one, but it looks very cool.
And then I have Charanda white rum from Michoacan. I have my mint. I have my rosemary.
Yeah.
Orange, lemon, lime. That's it, pretty much.
Well, you seem to have actually way better spirits than we do here in Mexico. So, yeah.
I need a lighter, right?
You need a what?
Lighter.
A lighter, yes.
So people, if you are listening, you will need a lighter because we need a lighter. So I don't want to tell you much. Yeah. I want just to say thank you very much for everyone that is joining. Obviously, Instagram make a big joke to us. Thank you, Rafa, for joining as well and being part of this.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, the idea today is obviously if you can tell us about Velvet Soda. I want you to tell a bit of the brand, the history, etc., etc.
Yes, well, the brand was we started the brand in 2012 here in Mexico. After seeing that there wasn't really cool, well-made sodas in Mexico, Nobody made it the traditional way, like we saw it. It was being made before, and yeah, we decided to make all natural ingredients, less decent quantities of sugar, just to round up the flavor, with good water, a good carbonation process. And yeah, and when we started it, it starts actually way long ago from a part of my family. Actually, my great grandfather was from England, from Norfolk, and he came to Mexico. Yeah, he came to Mexico and married a Mayan woman called Itzamara, and they both together they were living in an hacienda called Balam. The name Balam, it's jaguar in Mayan language. So that's why we decided to put the jaguar into the labels. And they imported what was probably the first carbonation soda water in Mexico. And they started producing sodas and doing sodas at home. And they did a recipe book from around 110 recipes, which we have till now today. And that's the base ground how we do our sodas. In that book, there is, of course, some how do you call it, recommendations and some wisdom about the fruits that we're dealing with, when it's better, when is the time where they're the ripest, some regions from the region. We have expanded, of course, that. And yeah, well, that's mainly what we have. We have now 10 flavors. From them, you have 4 in the UK. Those are peach, Damasco, which has also a little bit of apricot, that one. Then we have the lychee flavor, which comes from Sinaloa. We have the grapefruit, comes from Michoacan, and the passion fruit, which we're going to try today.
Amazing. I love the branding. So obviously Balam means jaguar in Mayan, and that's why you have it in the logo, right?
Exactly. Yes. It's our lock, our protector.
Exactly. I love the fact that happens to be Mexican, but it's super premium. The packaging. I mean. It's not a typical Mexican fizzy drink. No, it's a different level, a different quality.
Yeah, exactly. The main thing about it is we wanted to make a clean, universal product for everyone, with the best that we can get from our country. And for example, velvet soda, the name velvet, you say, okay, that's in English, but yeah, well. My great-grandfather was English. And at that time, the people used to have in tropical areas, they used to have these basements where they used to put everything into bags and all kinds of containers, which were velvety, with a velvety structure, so that the humidity doesn't pass through to the content inside. You could put ham in there, you could put some rice or whatever, and in that place were the place where they were placed when they were doing their recipes. So that's why it was called the Velvet Room, and after the Velvet Room we named the Velvet Soda.
It's very pretty.
Thanks.
So tell us a little bit about the production.
Yeah, well, the production is we started very small. Right now we're all around Mexico. We have grown together with our producers. We produce only locally with local producers we have 3 different sources of water where we work with. We're one in Tehuacan, which is all are close to Mexico City. We are based in Mexico City, and all those 3 are there because of the different qualities of the water, and because of the different producers that are close to those places. The main goal is that, of course, that the product doesn't get it gets its soil with it, and to combine the right water with the right source. If you don't have the right water, then it's going to compete with the end product. So in every one of these 3 sources, Every water is different, and one is more minerally, the other one is a little bit more lighter, let's say. The other one is just like a good balance of the both. And all three are produced based on that and on the products that are produced in their net, the fruits that are produced close to that. So after this principle, we have grown our portfolio of producers. At the beginning, we only had two, then we started expanding it, and right now we work with probably around 25 different producers of different fruits that we have, which have several crops with different specializations. So we always try to pick up where the best one is growing, depending on the season, how the year was, how ripe it is.
Rafa, we're losing your sound.
No?
There we go. Yeah.
I think we interrupted there. Sorry. So depending on the crop, on how it grows, and when is the best time to grow. For example, we pick up the fruits for everyone. That has been a major challenge. Normally, it's very easy to go to some big producer and just do it like that, but we try to do it with the small producers because they have the quality we need. The quality needed for products is an organic quality, and the other ones that they just don't get the flavors and the richness that we need, So yeah, that's maybe how we do it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So what we're going to, obviously, velvet soda can be drank by itself, but it's also great for cocktails or any long serves, right? To mix with the spirits.
Yeah, exactly. You can drink it alone. You can drink it at 7 o'clock in the morning without a problem. You can also drink it, of course, with alcohol. Everything tastes good with it. And yeah, we have some of them for you. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the specific things about every one of our products, if you like.
Yes.
Yeah.
How shall we start?
Let's start with the peach. Yeah.
Okay.
The peach flavor. And one thing to notice is that you, of course, have seen down here in the bottom, you can see like a small accumulation of like a small cumulus of what it happens to be pulp. Well, it's pulp. So it's fiber, so that your body, and when you leave the fiber, of course, your body can get rid of sugars and everything. It works better for your body. No, so this one comes from Zacatecas, and Zacatecas, it's a very special place in Mexico because it does grow a lot of things, but the things that grow are delicious. One of those are peaches and apricots. And those are because the characteristics are very similar to the places like the Arabian countries, which they have very cold nights and very, very warm days. So the weather is a little bit similar to those places. And when it grows amazingly. The peach brings you this taste like a little bit fresher, a little bit more like a very fresh, very distinctive flavor of the peach, and the apricot rounds it up with a little bit of deepness in the flavor with some body into it. And so, second, one thing to notice about our products is that we use only source water. And why we do source water? Because it has better quality of minerals, and the more minerals you have, well, certain kind of minerals and in certain amounts and in certain proportions, like zinc, magnesium, and calcium, you get a better hydration of the body. And if you don't, then you just get a flat water that you need 3, 4, 5 more glasses to that. And that also is very important for the carbonation process, which I'm going to explain a little bit further. So to make the first cocktail, I need you to bring a glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put some ice in there.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah. And then we're gonna drink. Where is my?
What shall we mix pitch with?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna put the garnish. I think it's important at this point, because otherwise the oils are not gonna mix very well with the spirits, and you need the oils of it. We're trying to get only the oils and aromas of this orange, not the juice. And you can do it both ways. You can do it with a knife, yeah, and you can do it with a peeler. And I myself prefer to do it with that, to make one as long as you can. The longer the better, in my opinion.
Okay. I think some people will agree with that.
Oh, yeah, I just acabo de alborear. Sorry about that.
Oh, I need my lighter. I will come back in 1 second.
Yeah.
So you have people listen to you.
Okay, excellent. So, guys, this the orange, try to peel it and to make it very long. And after you get something like that, this size, you're gonna notice that the flavors are there. So, in order to get it even better, here's my ladder. You just burn it a little bit, just a little bit, like this. And that, and then twist it a little bit.
Sorry, I'm back. Right, yeah. So I will then prepare my peel. So should I light it a little bit, right?
Yeah, light it up a little bit, just like about 3 seconds, something like that, exactly. And then try to do it like this, a twist.
Just to twist it, yeah.
But above the glass, so that it falls into it. Put it there. And then we're gonna mix it with, what do you say we mix it with? Aged rum. You can try whiskey, you can try aged rum, and you can try pisco with this.
You know what? I have some Mexican whiskey that I want to try.
Cool. That would be cool. Which one? Basolo. Amazing product. Really, really good one. If you haven't tried that, that's just...
For our friends that following, this is a Mexican corn whiskey.
Yeah. It's the first really, really well-made whiskey in Mexico. It's just amazing. It's the same guys from Ancho Reyes, the chili liquor. So yeah. They just know what to do. And so you get a jigger. If you don't have a jigger, just try to, everybody knows how much they want in their drink.
Yeah,
but
it's Friday, guys. Please, just go hard. Why not?
So, like that. Stir it up a little bit so that it just mixes with the rest of the garnish. And voila. You then add the velvet soda smoothly this way. Like this.
Oh la la. Ooh la la.
You see? Yeah.
Cheers, everyone. People at home, if you are joining, salud.
Salud, everyone. So, how do you like it?
Wow. It's very good.
The first thing you can notice, of course, is all of our sodas have these fine bubbles. How do you get these fine bubbles in a drink? Well, there are two very important things. One thing I said before is the mineral aspect. It has to have a certain minerality to water so that the molecules just get trapped easily by the water. And the other one is the carbonation process. If in the carbonation process, you low down the temperature low enough at one Celsius, degrees, one Celsius degree, sorry, and mixed with the minerals, the CO2 is not going to escape, and it's going to make a bond, a better bond with that. So with that, you can leave this glass for as much as you want, and you're still going to have the bubbles in it. You can open any of our sodas and try it at home, and leave it in the fridge or leave it whatever you want. Try it in the next day, and you're going to still have these fine bubbles. And the fine bubbles make a refreshment sensation in the mouth, like a velvety sensation, not like other ones that are just way too much in the mouth and are not easy to swallow and stuff. This is just about liberating small amounts of CO2 in the mouth, so that the aromas and the flavors expand it, and your nose can notice it better. That's the main principle of any carbonated drink in the world. So if you have very aggressive bubbles, then you're just going to have this sensation of that you're sinking in water. I don't know. And if you have a fine one, you're going to enjoy the water, the refreshment, and also the sensation of velvetiness and the aromas, of course. So what do we say we try the next one?
I think we should, but this is very good. People at home, people that are joining, if you have any questions, please feel free to send them across. We will be happy to answer, or Rafael can answer any questions. Wow, this is very good.
Yes, tastes good, no?
And with whiskey, it's very good because obviously for people that are around, we did a training session this morning with my team in the office, and I didn't have any whiskey. We did it with a bit of tequila and with rum, but I think with whiskey works much better.
Yeah, it's with whiskey. I also love it with that. That's why it's actually the first option that we normally recommend to our clients.
Right.
So we start with the next one.
Yeah.
The next one is the lychee.
Okay.
Yeah. This lychee, the lychees come from Sinaloa. Lychees are an Asian fruit. And how does an Asian fruit end up in Mexico? Well, it happens we're one of the biggest producers of lychee in the world, and it was because,
really Mexico.
Yeah. Mexico is one of the biggest producers worldwide. And it happens that in the beginning of the last century, certain groups of certain groups of Asia came to Mexico. Also came to the U.S. Do you remember? Like there was like two waves, like in the end of the last century. Well, in the 1800 and in the beginning of the 1900, a lot of Asians came to the Americas, and one of them was, of course, Mexico. Not all of them went to San Francisco, and they came to Sinaloa, and they brought a lot of products. They brought coriander, they brought lychees. They brought rambutans. They brought a lot of different fruits that less people know. And so, well, if you go to Sinaloa, which is in the Pacific coast, you can find whatever you want, thousands of lychee trees, just like that in the street. And It's a very common fruit, and the quality of that is just amazing. Lychee has this rose flavor, like good lychees, of course. And for our product, we do an infusion of that. We take the lychees, we dry it up in the sun, and then after that we make an infusion of that, and that's what you get over here. And we round it up with a little bit of pure sugarcane juice. Yeah, that's something I'm going to explain right now. But before that, I wanted to tell you that all our sodas are made in such a way, and they have this sweetness, that you can drink it pure and at room temperature as well. So if you want to try any of them, it's going to taste good. Every time we try one of them, every time we develop a new product, we always try to put the minimum quantity of sugar in it. Yeah, and it's sugar juice. in order to not be a sweet product, just be like a sweetened product, just like when you get a fruit in your mouth. So has less quantities of that, and it just rounds up the taste. It's just not aggressive. It's a fine product that you can consume it cold, at room temperature, and with ice, without ice, with alcohol, without alcohol. And so let's take your lemon. Yeah.
Okay.
Try it before. Try it alone before. Yeah. You notice absolutely in the mouth, automatically the first thing you notice is this nose, like kind of rose. You have this rose soda, how's it called? It's very popular in the UK. This
like rose petals, no?
Yeah, rose petals soda. Well, it's similar, but it's lychee. So you take this one, and if you don't have a peeler, yeah, you can always do it with a knife. Cut it in half, and just peel this part of it. Yeah, and you make a slice over there.
I always like to have it nicely done. Feeling like a mixologist.
Yeah, and you make exactly the same that we did before. You take your lighter, you put it in the glass.
Oh my God, these Fridays of making cocktails with people like you, I just love them.
Twist it. Yeah. So we have very nice weather here. Don't want to brag, but the weather in Mexico is right now amazing. But I also heard you had a good day, so it's the winter is gone, hopefully for you.
We're almost out. It's springtime.
Yeah.
We're gonna drink this with.
Well, I recommend it with something light that doesn't take the flavor away. So I'm gonna use rum, not aged, white.
Okay. I have the charanda.
Yeah, the charanda is way better.
The silver.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I'm gonna go 50 ml just because it's Friday.
I'm gonna go lower. Because I think that'll work.
Don't let me down, Rafa. Well, to be fair, here is almost 7 p.m. on Friday, so it's okay.
I'm saving my energy, so. And then just like the other one, pour it smoothly, and you get the nice bubbles.
Can you hear that? Mm. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Salud.
Salud, everyone.
You have to see my face.
Rico.
Qué rico, Puerto Rico. Mm.
Mm.
Wow. I love it's so delicate, you know, it's just so smooth, so easy to drink, so delicate. All right, let me see. I have some friends here in the chat telling us, oh my God, many people, but I love this. So
what's happening? Hola.
Sue says, felicidades, Velva Soda. They taste lovely. Thank you very much, Sue. Salud. Yes, salud.
Mm-hmm.
Ser Mezcal is there, and Margarita. Hola. Good to see you guys. Salud from Carla, thank you to be here. Anabel Dorman, thank you very much. Salud. Fernandez here. Vamos a bailar, Anabel. They're organizing a party, these two girls. Anyway, it's very good.
It's great, no? I love it.
I mean, I don't know if this is too soft and too delicate for me. I prefer. I'm more into Negronis and old fashions, and mezcal neat. So I think girls will love something like this. girls in the crowd, can you please tell me what you think of this?
Well, you know, it happens that after a while, it's like you have your weapons of choice, you know. So if you're starting the night, or if you're like doing an apero, for example, after work and everything, thing you could try. Okay, you can go hard from the beginning, but you can also start with one of them also. I think everybody can start with something very light, and of course, I also like to keep gas, you know, like after a couple of them Negronis and stuff, and you don't get back to the soft ones. But to start up, it's amazing, and of course, yeah, normally these kind of flavors happen to be more appealing to women, but of course, I think for men it's just like, at least here in Mexico, it's kind of changing, and you start like these kind of drinks and like kind of soft ones, like also you can have the mojitos or caipirinhas and stuff. Start up and then sack.
Exactly. Yeah, you're totally right. I think if I was going to a lunch or to a carne asada, no, a barbecue, the first two drinks will be something like this.
Yeah.
You know, when it's very hot and you are preparing the barbecue and you want something fresh and light, this will be my ideal drink.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, well, I want to tell you about the sweetness as well. So it's a very good topic, Rana, to arrive at. And the thing is, we only use sugarcane juice. We don't use refined sugar. And we decided to do it like that because fine sugar is just it's actually the same and not the same product. Sugarcane juice still has fiber in it, and to maintain fiber in any drink or any food you have, it's very, very important. If you don't have it, you just don't eliminate it. And fiber also gives you all the richness of the fruits you need. And in these solids, you have the right aromas of the sugarcane, and the sugarcane itself, it just tastes amazingly good. It's like kind of grassy herbal notes that it has, and it just fades away automatically when you refine sugar. So that's why we use that, and it's just a tad of it. It's really like just a little bit, just to round it up. In quantities is very different from one to another one, because all of our sodas have different personalities. But in any of them, it's just like just a little bit. In grams, I think it would be like probably a quarter of what normal sodas use for their beverages.
And you can actually feel it. You know, the sweetness is there, but is you don't feel it here in your throat. You feel the sweetness, but very light, which is
and it fades away. And we're not very fond of all the kinds of sweeteners like stevia or whatever, because it's just if you use it in small amounts, and sugar, it's actually, we have demonized it, and it's not the devil. It also depends in any kind of diet. It depends on frequency and quantity. Those are the two things, you know, in everything. Also in alcohol. If you drink too much alcohol, then you turn into an alcoholic. If you drink it once in a while, and you can do it, you can even do it every day without being an alcoholic, you know. So
you're totally right. Yeah,
quantity and frequency, you know. So I think for this one, it's also just trying to go with, okay, sugar, it's not sugar. Sweet, it's not sweet. If you get stevia, the stevia sometimes get this kind of metal sensation in the mouth, which is also not very nice. And only in order to lower the calories, but I mean, 20 more calories because of sugar. I mean, you
compromise the flavor for that.
Yeah, compromise the flavor for one block more walking. I mean, it's not.
I rather walk 2 blocks than compromise.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. So let's get to the other one. We get pomelo, or grapefruit, as you know it there, and this one. over here. This is a combination of two kinds of grapefruits. It's a red one, yeah.
Wow.
And white one. We have one here, which is
a
special edition.
I can see the sediment that you were talking at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
So a little bit of not shake, but just a little bit of move,
Yeah,
and
and
it's gone. Yeah.
Stir it a little bit. And then try.
I love the fact that they are easy to open. That they are what's the yeah.
Well, the main thing about grapefruit is that you have the one we have. It comes from a place called Michoacán, and Michoacán is a very, very special state in Mexico, which has all kinds of weather you can imagine. It has subtropical weather, it has continental weather, it has more kind of deserty places where only cactus grows and those kind of things. So it's really, really an amazing place and very rich, very big. And that's where they come from. They're the biggest producers of lime worldwide. This particular state, they're the biggest producers of avocado in Mexico and one of the biggest in the world. And it's a very
sugar cane. There's lots of sugar cane in Michoacán.
Exactly. Actually, one of our providers comes from Michoacán, and another one comes from Morelos, and the other one from Veracruz. But in Michoacán, that's actually the biggest one we have, and that's why you have charanda over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Of sugar cane, and yeah, they're really, 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 really good sugar canes you have over there. So for this one, we're gonna need a glass as well.
Okay.
And put some ice in there.
What are we using for this?
So you're gonna take some rosemary.
All right.
Fresh rosemary, the best. And depending on how much rosemary-ish you want, you gotta burn it a little bit, just a little bit. But it has to smoke. This one has to make a little bit of smoke. And you see, like that. Don't light up your house, please. Gives everyone a flavor.
I switch off the smoke alarm, so don't worry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I hope your alarms doesn't get on. And you blame the Mexicans. So.
I'm used to that, brother. Always blame the Mexicans. I love the notes.
Yeah, the notes amazing. It's like pine, huh? So after it just when it doesn't have any smoke anymore, you put it in the glass. You make a couple of stirrs maybe.
Yeah.
Please, so that the flavor just comes into the glass, and then let's get it with what do you say we make tequila?
Tequila mezcal. I think I'm gonna do mezcal paloma type.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna do tequila.
Ojito de Dios for everyone.
Ojo de Dios. So this is white tequila, the one I'm using. It's not aged because I don't want it to compete with the citrus notes of the grapefruit. Otherwise, I think old ones are amazing, of course, but for this kind of drinks, also for margaritas and stuff, I always prefer it to be white. So there you can see the bubbles still. Well, I hope.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la. I was watching a video last night of that guy.
Yeah. I we talking about the same video?
I think so. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, cheers, Rafa.
Cheers, cheers. Mm.
Oh, it's quite peppery and spicy and salty.
Yeah, I also love it. Some people put a little bit of salt in it, like just a grasp of salt in it. Well, I didn't do it now because I prefer the rosemary. But I mean, if you also don't happen to have some rosemary, you can put a little bit of salt in it, just a tad, and
you know what?
it's gonna taste amazing.
Because of the rosemary, as you say, it doesn't need anything else. It's just perfect. And look how cool looks that.
What do you like? Yeah, different colors because of different grapefruits, but yeah, we mix it as I said.
Oh my God! You know when we were talking about the first drinks at the carnita asada, the barbecue, this will be for me the first drinks for the carnita asada. I just love palomas. You know, grapefruit, tequila, or mezcal is just my drink.
Excellent. Yeah, me too. I love it. For carne asada, I think also for me is the best. Well, of course, you start with a beer. It's always good.
Always one beer to settle the stomach.
Exactly. Always one beer, yeah. Or two, or five, but whatever. So, I don't know if you guys know what this is. I'm not sure everybody knows it, but this thing is called a siphon, and this is the main principle of carbonation. And this thing was invented in the 20s all around the world, and it's to make carbonated water. You put water in it, you lower the temperature, or you put it already cold in it. And here it has a valve. You open it, you put gas, you put CO2, and with this small one, you throw the water into the glass.
All right.
And before, several years ago, there used to be these guys all over the world, or these places, these kind of shops where you went with your siphons, and they put either carbonated water in it, and you just serve it at home, or they pass through and pick up the siphons and just refill it and leave it back, just like the milk. And it died out after a couple of years, and now the only country that I know that still have a solero, it's called, it's Argentina. They're the only ones that still do it that way. So it's basically soda. It's basically this with fruits. That's it, and that's the principle of the soda as well. So you can add whatever spices you want, because if you have a cocktail, if you have whatever you want, you add fruits, you add peels, you add bitters, you add spices. You can do whatever you want with it, but the base of that is carbonated water. So this is basically that. It's carbonated water with juice. That's it, and a tad of sugar cane.
Wow.
So sorry, I just moved from topic, but
no, but I love that. Here, now, obviously, technology is very advanced, and now you can buy the machine with the containers, with the cups, and then you do that at home. I mean, technology is obviously taking over.
Exactly.
I love this. Last but not least.
Well, I let the last one, which is the most intensive one of the four we're trying. This is passion fruit.
Maracuya in Spanish, people, passion fruit in English.
Yeah, and passion fruit grows very well in continental and subtropical weathers, and here in Mexico it grows very good in a state called Veracruz. Veracruz is in the coastline of Mexico,
the Gulf
of Mexico, and happens to be actually the the first place where the Spaniards came. If I'm right? No, it was the first settlement of the Spaniards. They came first to Yucatan, right? Yeah, they arrived to Yucatan, and then after that, they took the Lychee and they went to Veracruz, and that's where they made the first settlement called Villa Rica de la Veracruz. So the rich villa of the true cross.
Yes.
Wordly translated.
And that's what the name is now, Veracruz, because era de la Vera Cruz.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So, well, that piece of land is just like, it just goes like from the north part of Mexico almost till the southeast part of Mexico. It's just like this.
Yeah, from Tamaulipas, all the way from
like
Tamaulipas down to Campeche, right? Or...
Yeah. It's also almost Texas. Well, you only have Tamaulipas, which is the last state, and then you have Texas, and all the rest till the south, till the Mayan part, there are some parts which are like jungle already, where the Amazonia starts, let's say. Well, it's not correct to say that, but mostly, yeah, it's
the jungle. Yeah, the jungle.
Yeah, the jungle.
The Mexican jungle, yeah.
The Mexican jungle, yeah, gives you this wide piece of land where everything grows, you know, and also you have very, very nice seafood over there. So
someone Esencia smile, say Viva Tamaulipas. Of course, Viva Tamaulipas.
Viva. Saludos por allá. And so yeah, it's a very rich part of the country, and I love it. It has coffee. It has all kinds of mangoes,
tobacco. They do cigars.
Yeah.
The most beautiful, I mean, the best cigars in Mexico are from Veracruz.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a really, really cool place. But anyway, this one comes from there. And you can notice, of course, this strong note of passion fruit, just like
I feel I'm cutting a passion fruit in half.
You just did, yeah.
If I open it, yeah.
Yeah. And so this one, we love to mix it with spearmint. And
spearmint, okay. There we go. Here we have my spearmint.
We're gonna make a glass.
Right, let me bring this down, people, so you can see the skills of my mixology. There we go.
So what we're gonna do is, we need the essence of this spearmint, you know. Yeah. And what you do for that is you can write it, you know, or you can slap it.
Yeah, I think nice slap. Some people like that. There we go. Go harder.
People love to slap, yeah.
Okay. Should we put it in?
Yeah.
I kept these two parts because I wanna use this as a garnish.
Yeah, do it.
I love when you do that, and then the smells in your hands. It's just delicious. There we go.
You want the oils of that, you know? I'm gonna use mezcal for this one, and you're gonna choose.
Are you using mezcal? I may use mezcal again. Why not?
Okay, so you can use mezcal. You can use as well, mezcal, tequila, whiskey. All three go very good with this one. I recommend it with that. But I think the menthol in spearmint just combines very good with this fresh note that normally maracuya has in the nose, you know. I think it just adds up like even fresher sensation of the product.
Okay. So I just need to plug in the telephone because we are gonna lose you in a minute. So let me just get some.
Don't leave me, please.
between the Instagram thing and my battery. Sorry, guys. Okay, we are okay now. Oh, sorry, everyone. Sorry. No, that's not gonna work. Oh, oh my God. Okay. Okay, we're okay.
Yeah.
We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me fix this. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. I cannot believe this. I'm gonna take this out. Okay. Right. I need to put the mezcal. Sorry, I need an assistant here. I need an assistant. Where is my assistant? It's not helping. Anyway, so I'm gonna go hard because that's the last drink.
Okay, cool. So you have 4 to finish already. So you can start properly.
I'm gonna pour nicely.
Or you can just combine it a little bit. You know, the thing is about natural ingredients, it's just that it has just better natural ingredients just get better flavors. That's it. Natural ingredients, there is no substitute for that, and that's the main thing about cocktails, and as well for sodas, and as well as all the from the base of that to the top of that would be maybe the bitters or the garnishes. You know, the base is the water, and then you add up the ice and the juices that you use for the soda, and whatever you want to mix it with, and then being the top, the bitters. If you do it from the top to the bottom with all natural ingredients, it's always going to be better. And it's the only way to get a really round experience about the whole thing. So once again, you put the passion fruit.
I already poured it, but I'm gonna do it again.
Too hard.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
I love how mezcal combines with it because it just has this smoky note in the nose, combined with the tropical note of the passion fruit, and then you add the menthol of the spearmint, and it just, in my opinion, is the most vast combination, the richest combination that we have. You have all kinds of flavors in that, and if you add, I sometimes add a little bit of chili powder, but I'm not sure if you have it in the UK.
You know what? Tajin will work.
Tajin would work amazingly with that. Tajin, it's more.
And I'm very surprised that I have mixed mezcal with pretty much everything, but never with passion fruit. And as you say, it works perfect.
Yeah, just works really good. I love it. So,
wow, I have to say that this is just delicious.
Which one was your favorite?
Do you know what? I mean, obviously, Paloma is my drink, definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
But I'm very surprised with passion fruit and mezcal. Honestly, I was very surprised.
I think, in my opinion, it's also my favorite one.
Really?
Yeah. That one is just, well, just like you. My weapon of choice is always the Paloma, of course. But the passion fruit with mezcal, it just works. It's just a very different flavor that, as we know, it's just like a revelation. For me, the first time I tried it, I was like, wow, it's just something very different.
But definitely, a bit of Tajin will just spice it up. Will take it to a different level.
Yeah, it would add these 2 flavors that you don't have right now: the salty one and the spicy one. And with that, you would have like almost every flavor in your mouth.
Well, there you go, guys. 4 delicious soft drinks, naturally made, natural sugars used, and natural flavors, crafted, and very easy to make drinks with them. I think sometimes people don't know how to drink or how to make cocktails. This is not, I mean, this is a cocktail or it's not a cocktail, it's a serve. It's just so easy, so simple, but it tastes amazing.
Yeah, well, I want to add, thank you for the opportunity, and I just want to add that we're very, very excited about the UK. It's a country that it's very fun to us because of our story as well, and our family history. And yeah, well, I've been there a couple of times, and I love the country, and we're very excited about being there with you. I hope you like and you can enjoy with us the best Mexico has to offer, which is quite a lot, and one of the biggest countries in the world with a vast nature and beaches, and yeah, come over here and you'll see if you haven't tried it.
Exactly. Once you go to Mexico once, and you will come back 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
You know that Mexico has the highest percentage of return visits. The international holidays visits, they go back. There is no other country in the world with that percentage. So once someone goes to Mexico, they will come back. The return is the highest.
The return rate, amazing.
Just because they love it, yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I can understand why. The thing is, the country. I heard another statistic that Mexico has together with Australia, the largest quantity of habitable beaches worldwide. Habitable, not that I mean like nice weather and that it's just nice weather and sand and you can do something over there and it's not a volcano on your back and that kind of stuff. We have the largest quantity of that, and I can. Well, if you come to the coast of Mexico, you're gonna see that. If you go to the U.S., for example, and you go through California and that kind of thing, okay, there's a lot of sea, but there are only rocks and rocks and rocks and rocks and just a little bit, and in the winter it's freezing cold. But in terms of habitable places in the beaches, so if you're looking for some land to buy at the beach, so it's always Mexico a good option, of course.
And you have from Baja California down to Tulum, and then all the way to the Gulf of Mexico, because everything is habitable, as you say.
Yeah. So very beautiful thing about the country.
I just want to show one more. All these beautiful bad boys, velvet soda. These are my cocktails. I think I have to drink them now. If there is no questions from the guys or from the people listening, I just want to say thank you, Rafa. It was very good. It's an eye opener. I think. I mean, I have tried this before, but I never make these easy drinks because that's what we want. People. We are living in a very difficult situation. People are at home. Mm-hmm. Not everyone has the skills or the equipment to make cocktails, but they want to experience that. They want to feel they're going out. And I think with this, you can just very simply make a delicious cocktail. And I think that's very important.
Yeah, exactly. That's a really good thing. I just want to wish you all very safe months. I've heard you have a very good rate of vaccination already. That's a really good stuff to hear from you. I hope it also turns like that with us. Which is not the case, but everything's gonna be good. And let's start this year with all the good thoughts that we had for last year. We leave it for now. Just I wish you all the best to everyone.
Exactly. And Viva Mexico! Thank you very much,
Viva
Rafa.
Mexico! Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Ciao.
Everyone,
nice
thank
weekend.
you. I'm gonna finish with this beautiful image. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Ciao.